What's up, guys? It's Wayne with West Colorado Milsim, or Westcom. Today we're bringing you guys our first loadout video, and we're going to start off with the helmet and work our way down. So throughout the years, I've primarily used repro helmets. The problem I find with repro helmets is they're one size fits all. I'm a smaller guy, I have a smaller head. The helmets just don't fit right, and so you have to add a bunch of padding. You have headaches, things like that. Things just don't fit right. So one year for my birthday, the team and the wife decided that they were going to get me a legit OpsCore bump helmet, and that's what this helmet is. Now, it's a small. The inside, I have not changed any of the padding minus the two top helmet pieces. These helmet pads just feel a lot more comfortable than the ones that they came with. But a lot of the times you're getting your headache in the front of the pad, and these OpsCore pads are amazing. It still has, the original retention system. This retention system's amazing. I cannot say enough about it. Don't get headaches. I can wear this helmet a whole weekend and not have any issues. Continuing on the top of the helmet, I have added scrim to my helmet. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I get asked quite a bit how I did it. And I just bought, some burlap and cut it to size, attached it where I wanted to attach it, and just let it do its thing. This is kind of all natural. It just kind of, you can add to it, you can take away from it. This just works for me. I kind of like the breakup that this scrim has given me. That is attached to a Agilite helmet cover. Now, I've had a OpsCore helmet cover from my Fast helmet on here, and it just didn't fit right. I like things to be more form factored. I don't like things dangling or loose on my helmet. So I found this Agilite helmet cover, and this thing has been amazing. It's tight to the helmet. It fits where it needs to fit. It's not hanging off. I didn't have to, move it around to get it to fit right. It just fit. Moving further on to the top of the helmet, this is a replica Hellstar 6. I didn't want to buy a real Hellstar 6 because we just use these for marking when we're dead. So this is a red color. I got it off of Amazon for like $20, $30. They're just having a real one just didn't seem feasible to me. On top of that is a High Altitude Designs Nerd. This is from a company here in Colorado called High Altitude Designs. His name's Dalton. He does a lot of different things. Look him up. Awesome dude. Thank you, Dalton, for sending me this. This has been amazing. And again, you can see I kind of just clipped it onto the back here of the helmet bungee. I don't like it just flopping around or doing whatever. I kind of want it tight so it's not flopping around or getting in the way. Moving back, on the back side of the helmet, this is a OpsCore counterweight pouch. This came off the other OpsCore helmet cover that I had. I just like this a lot more than I like the Agilite ones. It just fits really well. It's form factored. It's very small. That houses my battery bank for my GoPro, which the wires are routed underneath the helmet, again, because I don't like things just dangling off my helmet. It's routed up underneath, and if I need it, there's a cable. I can just plug it right into the GoPro, and I'm good to go. If I don't want it, I just kind of stow it away, out of sight, out of mind, and there you have it. So on both sides of the helmet, we are running One side usually has a call sign or a flag. The other side, again, call sign or a flag. And then the back side, call sign, flag. We don't run morale patches. We don't run goofy patches that say powered by donuts, whatever. We try to keep it clean. This is kind of our standard. So right now we're running the kill cell patch, brand new, and our call sign patch on one side, or most guys will run American flag, their call sign, and then the kill cell patch on the back. We don't really have an SOP as far as what goes where. We just do not run goofy patches. All right, so moving over to the comm system. This is the SkyTac replica CommTac 2s. I absolutely love these. I've had absolutely zero issues with them. I've had these ones for probably about 4 years. My other ones lasted probably about the same. Just over time they wear out. But these ones, no issues whatsoever. I did have a battery cover pop off once, and I'll get into that here in a second. But the arc rail adapters as well as the comms are all SkyTac. Now I did have Ops Core arc rail adapters. They just did not work for me. They kept popping out, and I know there's a mod you can do with the inside of here. That didn't work, so I went back to the SkyTacs, and these have been amazing. I've had no issues with them. I do have a spare set just in case, and that leads me into my next thing, which is when something fails on my helmet, I usually have a backup. Now, I did have a bolt come out of here at an op once, and my whole arc rail system fell off. And luckily, somebody had a zip tie, and I was able to zip tie this back together. I carry extra bolts with me now. I carry the extra boom mic covers. I carry extra boom mics with me. I carry the extra clips for the actual contacts, as well as a spare battery cover. The odds of both battery covers coming off are probably slim, but I do have another pack of these. I just bought them off at eBay, but I have them because you just never know, and I'm not going to get caught again with something failing on the helmet. I never would have thought in a million years this bolt would have popped out, but it did. And I went and I bought all new hardware, so I have spares for all the bolts, the contacts, the boom mic, all of that. All right, so now let's get into what most people want to know is the NVG system. So this is a white phosphorus Elvit PBS14 on a noise fighter arm. This noise fighter arm has been amazing. I originally had bought a Wilcox arm, and this arm cost me probably about $175. The Wilcox probably cost me close to $300, and this is by far superior over the Wilcox. The one thing I really like about it is it keeps this NVG close to the helmet. It's not way out here. I was constantly banging it on things, and when you've got $3,000 worth of hardware sitting in front of your face, the last thing you want to do is go banging it around. So I switched over to the Noise Fighter, and I have no regrets. The other thing I like about the Noise Fighter is you can articulate the arm over to right or left. This gives you the eye relief. You know, I'm primarily a dominant right eye person. If my eye gets, you know, too tired, I can just switch over and boom, no issues there. Now, the Wilcox the Wilcox 24, the G24 here. This is a repro. Now, I know there's a lot of debate on repro items, but I did a little bit of research and I just cannot justify buying a legit one over the repro one, because a lot of people say the slop in the repros aren't as bad as the legit ones. This clicks in just fine. I've had no issues with it. Again, I have the Nerd just in case. But these repro ones, I've had absolutely no issues with at all. And again, I have a backup. This is a backup of this, but I can also loan this to somebody if they want to run, you know, the Psionics, or they want to run the GoPro with the dovetail mount. Now, let's get into that. So, one thing I didn't want to do was keep taking this mount on and off the helmet with the NVGs and then switching over from a GoPro to this and all this other stuff. So, what I did was I went and did some research and found a company on Etsy that makes this GoPro dovetail mount. I believe it's Trident Industries or something to that effect. Fairly cheap. Again, I have 2 of these. It locks right in, no issues. And then that way I'm not having to take off the whole LG24. I can just pop this off, pop that on. My hardware stays where it's at on the deck with it, and everything's good to go. So there you guys have it. That is my helmet setup. We'll be going over the rest of the kit in future videos. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.